Hello ladies and gents, how are you doing and welcome back. Okay, in today's video what I want to do is I want to start looking at the marketing side. I want to start getting you some actual likes on your page. So we've created the page, we've got our wall of content, we've got our welcome page up and running, and now what we want to do is start getting some people to actually like us. Yeah, we want to get some likes down here. So what I want to do is I want to go across here to edit page and I want to click on marketing. Okay, and I just want to talk you through what these are first of all. Let's run through what these are and then I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get some likes. So let's start with this one, advertise on Facebook. Okay, now this is going to take us actually through to the Facebook ads section. Ignore this, it says I'm no longer an administrator. It's only because the ad is not public yet. So if you look at that and you see that, it's because your page is not public, so don't worry about it. And this is where you would go and you would design your Facebook ad. Okay, but obviously there is a cost involved with this and also a whole strategy which I've got to be honest with you, I am not going to go through on these free training videos. All right, I do a complete Facebook ads training course within the Social Networking Academy, so if you do want to learn a bit more about Facebook ads then do go and check that out, but it's not going to be covered in this free video series. All right, so back to the marketing section. So now what I want to do is I want to click on tell your fans. Let's have a look and see what that is. Okay, what this is this allows you to upload your contacts from anywhere else on your computer. So let's say you have a contact file. Let's say you already had a database of people that let's say you're a small business and you've got a database of people that you've been liaising with for a long period of time, and you now want to upload those onto your page, then you can basically create a CSV file, or if they're in your Outlook files or whatever, and you can basically upload your contacts there and they will all be then messaged and asked if they would like to go and like your page. Yeah. Or you can actually go out and find your web email contacts. If you've got people on Hotmail, on Gmail, on Yahoo, on whatever it is that you've got your people here, and you can basically put in your email and your password for each of your accounts, find the contacts, they're going to get a list of all your contacts, and then they're going to send them an invitation for them to come and like your page as well. Okay, so that's one way that you might want to look at starting to build likes. You can get what's called a badge, a Facebook badge, okay? And this allows you to create a little badge that you can put elsewhere on the web. So you could put it on your WordPress blog, or you could put it on your website, or you could put it wherever you want to put it. Yeah, and basically you can go and edit this badge, and you can put it so you can make it vertical or you can make it horizontal. Yeah, or 2 columns, and then you can have the name, you can have the status. Do you want the picture? I presume yes. And fans, do you really want fans on there? Unless you've actually got any, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so you can play around with your badge, and then you can save that, and then you can go and you can place that, as I said, on different WordPress blogs and all that kind of stuff, and then people will click through there, you see, in order to go through to your page. Okay, so that is a way that you can start promoting your page. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking for my back button. I want to go back to my page. Back to my page, back to my page, come on. What's the time? It's 5:15 in the afternoon. My internet's starting to get slower and slower. Okay, all right. So that's another way. Another way is to add what's called a like box to your website. Okay, so this takes you through to a fantastic page actually where all the social plugins are for Facebook. Okay, this is where all the social plugins are. And this is the like box, and within the social plugins you've got the comments section that you can put at the bottom of your pages. You've got your like buttons which you can place anywhere, just this button here which you can place anywhere on websites and things like that, and you've got your stream box. You've got a whole different host of social plugins that you can put all over your web pages, blogs and all the rest of it. And I cannot even begin to tell you the power that these have, the absolute power. You can basically put a like button on your web page, and then it creates like a fan page, if you like, within the Facebook development section that you can then go and update people directly. The power is incredible, and it's too difficult to explain in this video. And once again, it won't be covered in this free video series, but there is lots of information about it within the Academy. But for now, what we want to do is go and add a like box to our page, okay? So here's where you go and you would put in the URL of your Facebook page, okay? So this is the actual, what's in your browser when you click on your Facebook page. So for instance, let's go back and let's put in mine, okay? So let's go back, and what we want to do is view page. Now I've got lots and lots of stuff on here at the moment, haven't I? So let's just see, I don't know if that's going to work. Let's just see. Let's go back and get rid of all of that. Okay, and that should give me the URL. No, it's not. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Let's just click on that. No, it does want all of that. All right, so let's copy all of that, and let's see if this is going to work. Drum roll, everybody. Let's see if this is going to work. Dun, dun, dun. Yay! And it works. Woohoo! Okay. All right. So basically, this is showing my page here. Now it's showing this because this was the last post, wasn't it? We added those images, yeah, to my photos, yeah. So that we need to put. Obviously, you need to put some better posts in there, so that it's showing your stream. Okay. Now you've got a few options here. You've got a few options. You can, once you know where you're going to put this on your website or your blog, you can choose the width, yeah, of this. So you may be putting it on the bottom of your website and therefore you want it much longer. You may be putting it on a sidebar and therefore you might want it shorter. Whatever, it's up to you. You can have different color schemes. So you can go for light or you can go for dark, depending on the color of your website or your blog. Okay. You can decide to show faces. It's not showing them here, but it does. Once you actually put this into your website, you'll see, well, of course it's not going to show them here because we haven't got anybody that likes us. Once you actually add this to your blog and people do start to like you, it's going to show their faces. So you can decide whether or not you want it to show the faces. You can decide that you don't want to show the stream. You just want to find us on Facebook and you want people to just find the Social Networking Academy, whatever your blog is, okay? And you can even take the header off. So it hasn't even got find us on Facebook, it's just got that on Facebook. Okay? So you can basically decide all of that, and you can play around with that and decide what you want to do. And then you get your code. And now the code comes up in two options. You've got an iframe option and an XFBML option. Okay? Now, what I am going to do is I'll show you how to add this to a blog. Right, and I'm just going to show you the iframe code, all right, and I'll do that in the next video. I'm not going to go into the XFBML code, and I'm not going to go into JavaScript and all the different things that you can do on this free video series, because that does start to get quite complex. It's very versatile. There's lots you can do to really play around with the different plugins, but for now, what I just want to do is show you how you can take one of these boxes and go and stick it straight on your blog. All right, so we'll go and have a look at that in the next video. But before we do that, actually, before we leave this video and go, let's just go back and make sure that I've covered all of the marketing things. Yes, I have. Okay. All right, so that's it for this video. What we'll do in the next video is we will, as I said, we'll go and get that code and we'll stick it on your blog for you, and then we'll look at some other ways that we can get people to your page. See you soon.